Why did you wake up this morning? You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. George Lorimer, your first ritual that you do during the day is the highest leveraged ritual, by far, because it has the effect of setting your mind, and setting the context, for the rest of your day. Eben Pagan, why did you wake up this morning? That's a question you've probably never been asked, but think about it for a second. Why do you wake up most mornings? Why leave the comfort of your warm, cozy bed? Do you do it every day because you really want to? Or is it because, for one reason or another, you have to? If you're like most people, you wake up to the incessant beeping of an alarm clock each morning and reluctantly drag yourself out of bed because you have to be somewhere, do something, answer to or take care of someone else. Given the choice, do you have a choice? Most people would continue sleeping. So naturally, we rebel. We hit the snooze button and resist the inevitable act of waking up, unaware that our resistance is sending a message to the universe that we'd rather lie there in our beds unconscious than consciously and actively live and create the lives we say that we want. Most of us have resigned ourselves to a certain level of mediocrity and unfulfilled potential. We don't like it. We don't feel good about it. We know that there is absolutely another level of success, achievement, and fulfillment that's possible for us. But we feel stuck, and we don't know what to do to get ourselves unstuck. You snooze, you lose. The truth about waking up, the old saying, you snooze, you lose, may have a deeper meaning than any of us realized. When you delay waking up until you have to, meaning you wait until the last possible moment to get out of bed and start your day, consider that what you're actually doing is resisting your life. Every time you hit the snooze button, you're in a state of resistance to your day, to your life, and to waking up and creating the life you say you want. Think about the kind of negative energy that surrounds you when you begin your day with resistance, when you respond to the sound of the alarm clock with internal dialogue along the lines of, oh no, it's time already. I have to wake up. I don't want to wake up. It's as if you're saying, I don't want to live my life, at least not to the fullest. Many people who suffer from depression report that the morning time is the most difficult. They wake up with dread. Sometimes it is because of a job they feel obligated to go to, or due to a relationship that is failing. Some people feel this way simply due to the nature of depression and its ability to weigh on a person's mind, emotions, and heart without needing a specific reason. The tone of our morning has a powerful impact on the tone of the rest of our day. It becomes a cycle, waking up with despair, spending the day continuing to feel that way, going to sleep feeling anxious or depressed, then repeat the cycle of melancholy the next day. Not only are people missing out on the abundance of clarity, energy, motivation, and personal power that comes from waking up each day on purpose, but their resistance to this inevitable daily act is a defiant statement to the universe that they would rather lie in bed, unconscious, than to create and live the life they desire. On the other hand, when you wake up each day with passion and purpose, you join the small percentage of high achievers who are living their dreams. Most importantly, you will be happy. By simply changing your approach to waking up in the morning, you will literally change everything. But don't take my word for it, trust these famous early risers, Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, Bill Gates, Howard Schultz, Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Albert Einstein, Aristotle, and far too many more to list here. No one ever taught us that by learning how to consciously set our intention to wake up each morning with a genuine desire, even enthusiasm to do so, we can change our entire lives. If you're just snoozing every day until the last possible moment you have to head off to work, show up for school, or take care of your family, and then coming home and zoning out in front of the television until you go to bed, this used to be my daily routine, I've got to ask you, when are you going to develop yourself into the person you need to be to create the levels of health, wealth, happiness, success, and freedom that you truly want and deserve? When are you going to actually live your life instead of numbly going through the motions looking for every possible distraction to escape reality? What if your reality, your life, could finally be something that you can't wait to be conscious for? There is no better day than today for us to give up who we've been for who we can become, and upgrade the life we've been living for the one we really want. There is no better book than the one you are holding in your hands to show you how to become the person you need to be, who is capable of quickly attracting, creating, and sustaining the life you have always wanted. Life SAVERSS is for silence. In the attitude of silence, the soul finds the path in a clearer light, and what is elusive and deceptive resolves itself into crystal clearness. Mahatma Gandhi. You can learn more in an hour of silence than you can in a year from books. Matthew Kelly. Silence. Life SAVERS. A is for affirmations. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. Once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. Muhammad Ali. You will be a failure until you impress the subconscious with the conviction you are a success. This is done by making an affirmation, which clicks. Florence. Life SAVERSV is for visualization. Ordinary people believe only in the possible. Extraordinary people visualize not what is possible or probable, but rather what is impossible. And by visualizing the impossible, they begin to see it as possible. Cherie Carter Scott: see things as you would have them be instead of as they are. Robert Collier: visualization. Life S.A.V.E.R.S/PE is for exercise. If you don't make time for exercise, you'll probably have to make time for illness. Robin Sharma: the only exercise most people get is jumping to conclusions, running down their friends, sidestepping responsibility, and pushing their luck. Life SAVERSR is for reading. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Mark Twain: reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body and prayer is to the soul. We become the books we read. Matthew Kelly: reading. Life SAVERSS is for scribing whatever it is that you write. Putting words on the page is a form of therapy that doesn't cost a dime. Diana Robb: ideas can come from anywhere and at any time. The problem with making mental notes is that the ink fades very rapidly. Rolf Smith: